When you have an intentional desire to dominate conversation, dominate your partner, win conversation, that is not wisdom. Subduing your partner doesn't make you a champion. On the contrary, it makes you to be who we call an abuser, because you were not created to subdue your partner. So you are winning on the wrong turf, you are a loser. I want to talk to you about the negative pattern that destroys relationship. We call it escalation. What is escalation? It is the intensification of conflict. There is already a conflict. Misunderstanding is building up because in relationship, we have what is called bid, response, and results. Every relationship is governed by these three things. A bid is an offer. So in a relationship, when I wake up in the morning and I say, "How are you?" It is a bid. Your response will either strengthen our relationship, which is a result, or your response will begin to create problem in the relationship. When I buy you a gift on my way back from work, it's not just a gift, it's a bid. It's my way of offering you my love, my affection. Your response matters. It will either build a bond or it will break or weaken the bond between you and I. In relationship, in marriage, over the years of your life, there will be thousands of micro beads. Meaning every day in relationship, we are constantly making beads, offering beads. And responses will determine whether we will have healthy or unhealthy relationships. What is this teaching you? It matters how you respond. You grew up from a home where response don't matter. In relationship, responses matters, because the next reaction, the next response is predicated on your response. In science, we say for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when it comes to escalation, when a bid is offered, a bad one. For instance, I was upset maybe from work, and on my way back into the house, and you said, "Oh, welcome back home." Thank you. Now, I came in with pain from the office, upset, and as soon as I get into the house, you offered me a great bid, welcome. But my response was not welcoming. My response was bad. Now, this is where you who made the initial bid need to be very careful. You don't want to allow my own response or my reaction to generate a negative reaction from you. You don't want to practice escalation. You want to de-escalate. You don't want to intensify the reaction. You don't want to intensify the situation, because if I say thank you, then your response then becomes, "What's going on? I'm greeting you and you're not answering me." Okay. My response can become tougher. And if you don't know how to de-escalate, your response can also lead to a worse scenario. What are some of the things that drives misinterpretation? Ignorance. Ignorance drives escalation. So things get escalated because we lack emotional intelligence. Where there is emotional intelligence and de-escalation skills, things will be better. When you have an intentional desire to dominate conversation, dominate your partner, win conversation, that is not wisdom. Subduing your partner doesn't make you a champion. On the contrary, it makes you to be who we call an abuser, because you were not created to subdue your partner. So you are winning on the wrong turf, you are a loser. What are some of the things you can use to know that your relationship is being infested with escalation? Number one, you always raise your voice at each other. Somebody is driving escalation in that relationship. How do you know that there's already escalation in your relationship? When there is a heated argument building up, you always refuse to pause, you refuse to regulate yourself, and you will not accept any attempt for de-escalation. You want to tear down the entire place. You want to make your final statement. It's a proof that you are functioning from the place of escalation. If I can't trust your sense of control, if you can't control your emotions, If you can control your words, you now expect to trust you with substance, with materials, to trust you with treasures. No. Can you see the danger of escalation? If you cannot be trusted with your own emotions to manage it, you are somebody that can explode. You are unpredictable. Can you see how that leads into an interpretation of your personality with respect to other things? So you don't know that you are damaging your prospect by engaging in escalation. Conflict always requires fuels to continue. Reaction is the wood that keeps the fire burning. Wisdom is what restrains you from reacting rather heart. Misinterpretation distorts the message, but you see, escalation, it destroys the environment.